I'm Michael Q at LAU, and I have been a teacher for the past going on 7 years now, and there's been a lot of things that I've learned from being a teacher. And the most important thing that I've learned from being a teacher is always be learning. And on top of that, execute. So I started this podcast to be able to help other teachers and anybody else that's really looking forward to learning and applying different information, because that's one thing that I'm doing in this journey of my life. Because as I'm learning, I'm growing, and as I'm executing, I'm able to give back not only to myself, but then also those that I teach. So this is just going to be an open community, an open platform to be able to share knowledge that's out there, to be able to help you grow and elevate. And you can feel free to follow me on IG. That's where I do most of my posts on social media. Also on Facebook as Michael Q Lauderdale. Also on TikTok and on Twitter as well. So just feel free to follow me on all of those platforms. But I am a PE teacher, so I do a lot of things inside the gym and outside of the gym to help people to transform their minds and their bodies, because I feel that PE is one of those subject areas in which that you're able to apply what you learn, and that is where true learning takes place. There's a lot of times where you learn information, but if you never apply it and you just put it down on a sheet of paper, you're just regurgitating information. But through physical education and by doing what you learn, you're able to implement, and therefore you're executing. So always be learning and executing, or able, because you are able to do anything that you put your mind to. And once you form the mind, you're able to form the plan. And in my case, I have these 4 F's. So form the mind, form the plan. That's the first portion, because you're going to form what you need to form, so then you can create like a step-by-step detail. And that's the plan. It's a sequence of chains of events that's going to happen in order for you to create what you have. And then in the creation phase, you're going to fight the fat. And in doing so in the gym, this is you exercising. This is you putting in the work. So then you're able to do everything that you need to do to be able to build a muscle or fight the fat. The third F stands for feed the fit, because throughout your life, you're going to have to it will serve you well to be healthy from within, because what you eat either is going to heal you or kill you, because you have microbiomes within your body that are going to help you get to the next level. So if you're feeding yourself on like a nutrient-less diet, it's really not going to help you, really grow in the way that you need to. But if you have a macro-dense diet, then it's going to be able to help you. And a nutrient-dense is basically just where you're getting all the nutrients that your body needs. Instead of focusing on the macros, instead of focusing on the carbs, fats, and carbohydrates, focus on all the vitamins that your body needs. So then your body will be able to use everything that it needs in order for it to function at a better, deeper level. And then the 4th F is to fit it in, because once you create the plan, you have created the ideal life that you would like. You're able to do everything, you're able to learn, and then you're able to be healthy, so then you can extend your life and extend your ability to be happy, because you're living for a longer period of time at a more sustainable period of time. Now you have to be able to fit it in, because throughout life and your journey, things are going to change. The information that served you well 10, 15 years ago is not going to serve you well in the current situation, because life is always ever changing. And with the use of social media, technology, things are exponentially changing. So you need to be able to have that growth mindset, and this is where fitting it in comes into place, because there's some things from the past that can serve you well in the present, but you always need to be able to fine-tune some things. There's going to be some things that you need to throw out, so then you can gather in some information. Because if you are not as successful as you would like to be, It's not because you're not a good person. It's just because you're operating at the 100% of the person that you are. In order to become something new, you need to grow and elevate and become something different. So be, do, have. Once you be the person and do the things that person does, you will have the things that person has. But in order for you to be that person, you have to have what that person has. You need to become that person. And that's like a mentality shift. So you have to undo what you learned. So unlearn what you learned and relearn and apply. And this is the phases of always be learning and executing. And that's the purpose of this podcast. It's just to be able to help document the journey, because there's a lot of things that I'm learning that I wish that I would have known like 10, 15 years ago, because it really helped me really exponentially help me in the current spot that I'm in my life, which is a great spot. But knowing if I knew now what I knew then, things would have definitely been a whole lot different. And I've been reading quite a bit of books. I've bought probably around like 20 books in the past 8 months, if that, really 6 months. And then I've read, how many books have I read? I've read about 10 books so far. This year alone, I've read 4 physical books, and this is just March. And then I've read or listened to 6 audiobooks. So I'm just really learning and really fine-tuning my knowledge base. So then when it's time to execute, which I am executing by starting this podcast, by posting more on social media, and then doing things with an online presence, I'm then just positioning myself for the long game. So I'm just documenting the journey, and I hope that y'all follow along. Feel free to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If this resonates with you, I will be uploading videos once a week, the day to be announced. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. Again, I am Michael Q, LAU, because you learn by doing and applying. So always be learning and executing, because you are able.